Hello. Today we're going to do something a little special today, but the first thing I wanted to get out the way is thank you for 100 subscribers. That is one of the best milestones I could ask for on this journey and community. I didn't even expect that many people to be interested in what I do, and I just want to say thank you for all the support you have given me up to this point, and especially a lot of support on the last video. I appreciate you guys. Went through all the comments, real touching things, and I hope you guys just continue being benefited from my videos and content and the work that I do. So for today, I wanted, like I said at the beginning, I wanted to do something kind of special, especially for my 100 subscriber milestone. So I was thinking about giving y'all guys certain visualizations to know what to do when doing certain or different types of meditations, because I was like, so what's the most valuable thing I could give to a spiritualist, an astral projector, lucid dreamer, and all of the others, all in one thing? And I honestly realized that the most important thing that you could ever ask for as a spiritualist is honestly mental visualization. Rae, you want to come over here? Come over here. See? Also, we have Rae with us today. Rae, can you come over here and say hi? Can you come over here? Over here, follow my hand. I'm not picking you up. Oh, you don't want to come here. I'm hurt. Anyway, so a few I'm gonna most likely give and cover today is I guess gathering energy, like your own ki, and just spiritual, mental, or physical energy into a manifestation. What's another one? I've given you guys archetypes a lot. What else do I usually do? I'll give an astral projection one, like going into space, specifically. That one's kind of harder though, because that kind of just shows you. Okay, so for the first one, we will go over how to gather your energy, like visualizations for energy and what types of visualizations benefit you in certain different ways. Then we'll also go over astral projecting and how to get the visualization to show itself to you, because that's a different practice altogether. See Rae over there. And then lastly, I'm not going to give a lucid dreaming one because that's not really visualization oriented. That's more like situational oriented. But I will give a elemental visualization as well. So what we're covering is energy, elements, and astral projection today. Okay, so for the first one, we're going to go over energy. So what you need to do is get into your meditative position. As always, get your legs crossed and put your hands however you wish, and you want to close your eyes and bring yourself into the dark space I always tell you guys about, and literally visualize the energy emanating around your body while in the mental realm, and then focus on this energy that is flowing around you, whatever color it may be, to start condensing and connecting into one specific point as it starts growing bigger and bigger till its max, which is the amount of energy that is flowing through your body, or your ki that is flowing through your body. Now, this visualization is quite literally applicable to the physical energy, mental energy, spiritual energy, and your ki. Now, a lot of you may question, well, Ace, why is there 4 different types of energies? Isn't energy kind of just one thing entirely? No, not at all. So mental energy is used for thinking, logistics, and just operating your body in general, or being able to comprehend things entirely. Physical energy is kind of self-explanatory, the energy used to run, move, and just do things in the physical life. Spiritual, that's also self-explanatory, the thing that links you to other consciousness, other elements, and just nature altogether. And then ki is the pure knowledge, energy flowing through literally everything, and only a consciousness can control this said energy. So for the first one, we're gonna do real easily. It will be ki, because that's the best one you could just pinpoint instantly. So get into your meditative position, Close your eyes. Take a nice deep breath to your own accord. Make sure you breathe out and feel no air flowing through your body. Taking one good deep breath and taking a long exhale with pursed lips. Letting the air flow through your body this time. Taking one more deep breath to fill your entire chest and body with air, and then exhale in a deep sigh. Calming your mind, being in this darkness, merely think about all the energy that goes throughout your entire body. And imagine the knowledge required to even flow through all the energy within your body. Now, gather this knowledge into one specific point in front of you. Let this point slowly build as more knowledge flows through your body, out of your body. Acknowledge that this energy that is showcasing itself is pure knowledge. It can be anything and everything you wish it to be. It showcases everything that flows through your body and life. This is your key. However it flows or whatever properties it may hold, you should take accountability regardless. This key ball that is flowing in front of you shows a lot more than just the knowledge. What is the knowledge that you have just gathered is the real question. Well, it is your spiritual energy, your mental energy, your physical energy, and your natural energy that your life flows in naturally. This key is the key to understanding more about your life and yourself as one. Take a nice deep breath and let the key ball just enter back into your body as you let out a deep sigh, going back into the darkness in front of you. And then open your eyes. So, what I just taught you is to make a key ball and to understand it. Aw, little Rae over there is just sleeping. Is to understand your key entirely. This key ball, the reason why I give you this visualization is because with the key ball itself, it is emanating its own knowledge, honestly. You could ask the ball that you just created to show its core and meet your key's archetype, which will help you progress with key itself more forward, just like how the elements do as well. Okay, we'll give another key explanation as this is applicable to every single energy, so it's fine if I just showcase one for now. Oh, it's a little white butterfly. Okay, so the next one, I'm not gonna do the meditation, but I'm gonna guide you through this still. The next one is quite literally get back into the same state I just brought you in for the previous one, but this time instead, is that a gazelle? What the? Hold on. There is a deer all the way over there that I think just ran away. This is a real animal impactful video. Okay, first we had Rae, now we have a freaking gazelle or deer, whatever that was. I'm not good at geographics? No, animalistics. I'm not a biologist, okay? So back into the previous state, sorry, we'll restart this. So go into your meditative state, go back into the state I brought you in for the previous one, bringing the energy around your body, and focus on the energy creating a large web in front of you. It's quite literally a net. Let it expand as far as it can and let it become as thin as you possibly could make it. This allows you to have versatility with your energy, allows you to manipulate it and understand that it can be morphed into anything you wish it to be. Energy is an intangible form of matter that is literally able to become any type of matter under the whole spectrum. So you can also turn this state of just consciousness from making a ball or a net to making an arrow, to understand how precise you can be with the energy, to be able to quite literally penetrate your thought out into the ethereal world, or the one that we live and breathe in. So That's for energy. You got the bolt, which is like an arrow. You got the net, which is versatility, and precision is the first one, which was the arrow that I just talked about. Then the second one is versatility and variety, which is the net. And lastly, it's just the mere connection and understanding of how much energy you have, which is the ball. Sorry for the fourth one. Actually, I think there is a fourth one we could make. So we got the bolt one for precision, versatility, and no, those three are perfectly good. So after energy, it was elements, right? So the ones I just taught you for energy kind of also applies to the elements, as they are able to be morphed this way as well, but it's only in their own realm, because controlling an energy that isn't specifically yours is a lot more difficult than trying to manipulate the energy that is already found in your existence. So we'll do fire because there was this commenter from last video that really was adamant on fire, and I was really inspired by their video, by their comment on the video. So I kind of just want to go into that one a little bit more. So this will be a meditation to get into the realm, and as well as visualizations you could have for trying to hone and control the element itself. So take a nice deep breath to your own accord, but we're only going to take 2. Take 1 good deep breath, but leave a pause. Leave a pause for 2, 3, 4, out. Calming yourself. Feel the heat in your body whilst calming down. Let your breath find its own rhythm while you focus on the heat emanating within your blood, within your body, within your muscles. Feel the core flame within your body in the center, just flowing around, wafting like a flame. And understand that this is your courage, your discipline, and the fiery aspect of your own life. Now bring your awareness to be in an area of hot coal, but it's so peaceful that the heat just soothes the skin. Take a deep breath as the heat isn't too intolerable, yet isn't too cold either, and it's just correct. Feel welcomed to this realm, as the archetype is there to help you and support you. Now, while in this state of fire and magma, be calm with it, like as if it's the water. Be one with it. Be okay with the realm you are seeing. Now, when you feel a right connection with it, call upon the core of the flame to showcase itself to you, to show you guidance in its own realm. Allow yourself to be the guest of the flame, of the heat. Take 1 deep breath and hold the pause for 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Release. And now call the heat around you in your mind to merely showcase itself as a wafting fire in front of you, like a candle wick with no wax. It's just flowing in front of you, changing shape, doing whatever it wishes to still be ignited. Now, condense this flame to become a permeating flame ball like the sun. Let it flow around, see the swirls of sparks around it. See the cinders coming off of it, and just stare at it. Understand that this is a conglomeration of the energy around you. And understand that this is an energy that you yourself can control. Now, slowly spread out the flames to be like a blanket in front of you. see how far it goes and how hot it still is, the farther and thinner it becomes. And slowly create this net into a spiraling arrow. Show us precision of each flame. Understand that the fletching will guide its flame to the ignition path. Now dismantle this arrow and understand that the energy that you are using is one with you. The core of flames allows you to use the energy that you have just morphed. Now open your eyes back to the world you can see. Taking a nice deep breath and stretch to be back. So what I just showed you applies to each and every archetype. For lightning, the same thing. It will be a bolt of lightning, quite literally, for the precision. As for the net, it applies, the net itself applies to every single element, but the bolt may be different depending on the attribute of the actual element. Like fire, for example, fire and air kind of go one in the same, as they will be more of a spiraling tip because they're constantly moving gas. And water will probably be more of a sturdier, plausibly droopy bolt, or an actual solidified ice arrow. For lightning, like I said, it would be a bolt, but for the net, it would just be an actual net. And yeah, air and fire kind of just go one and the same. There's so many bees around me. Yeah, so that was the element archetypes. That was also the energy, and I said astral projection for the last one, right? So many animals around me, I love it. So for the astral projection 1, astral projection is usually better when laying down or when just waking up, because you're still in the hypnagogic or the hypnopompic cycle. For a quick disclaimer, the hypnagogic state is the literal state that you're in when going to sleep, and the hypnopompic is the state that you're in when waking up. It's like a little interval where you're able to make your body go back to sleep, but let your mind still be awake, which causes astral projection, that little collision. So for now, I'm just going to teach you astral projection technique, but I'm not going to teach you an exit technique. It's just going to be a I'll teach you an exit technique. I don't mind it. So the exit technique I'm gonna teach you is the one that worked best for me, which was the float out of the body technique. So how I came to do this. So the astral projection technique for this, you can either be laying down or sitting down, but the point of it is that in your mind you want to visualize yourself being on like this secluded island surrounded by immense water, or just straight water, and while laying down on this platform that you created for yourself, you want to start lifting up this figmentation that you see in your mind with either clouds or just floating up itself. If you are within water, imagine yourself floating up to the surface. Now the platform and the water that you're in symbolizes the ethereal realm that your astral projection body is stuck in due to it being within your ethereal body. To elaborate easier, is basically the zone that is the ethereal realm to get to your astral realm. So when floating up to the surface, you want to keep going until your body feels light and you're able to do this phantom limb, basically able to move your astral arm, but it feels like your real arm is moving, yet you know you are completely still. Disclaimer. This part right here could be definitely difficult when doing phantom limb technique. I realize that this is an easy, and I mean an easy way to kick yourself out of the astral experience. Let me elaborate why. Most people would be like, why would you get kicked out for moving something that isn't you? That's the issue. You're moving something that isn't specifically something you're used to. Because trying to move your astral arm, trying to do it to get that feeling, you may accidentally move your real arm, kicking yourself out of the phase partially, messing up the exit technique. As the exit techniques are able to be used back to back, don't get me wrong, they also mess up because it's like a one-time chance. You kind of just have to chance it, and not all the time it'll work, even if you do everything correctly. So, disclaimer, if it doesn't work for the first time, or you accidentally kick yourself out by trying to do the phantom limb exercise, it is more than okay. It happens to the best of us, I promise you. It took me literally the majority of 2022 just to learn how to get my first OBE, out of outer body experience. So when you get out of this, your body basically, with your astral body, to get to literally anywhere else, it is merely based off of mental intention, because with mental intention you're able to guide your astral body to wherever you want to go in the universe, actually. How could you tell when you're astral projecting? Honestly, okay, so since your mind is the thing that is controlling your astral body, you would have basically phantom senses. You will be able to see without having eyes, or be able to hear vibrations without having ears, or feel things when you don't have an actual tangible body. So for an example of this, when I was doing astral projection for the first time, like when I finally did it, I was in Manhattan, New York, but I couldn't fully see Manhattan, New York, but I kind of just sensed that was where I was. Like, I could just pinpoint where specifically I was at, and while standing on the sidewalk, I could feel people walking through my body. Like, it genuinely felt like different pieces of people's bodies going through, and it was a really trippy experience. Haha, ironic, but yes, it was a really trippy experience, but it felt real. It was like, you know how sometimes even in a dream, when you are lucid but can't control anything, like you're just mentally lucid but physically you're still continuing in the dream, you kind of can just tell when something kind of feels fake, or that feeling of when you wake up, you're like, oh damn, that was a dream. That feeling was just not there. It literally felt like I was there, as if my physical body was there. Crap. It felt like my physical body was still there, even though I wasn't actually there. Sorry, my phone just got a random notification. So that's how you can kind of tell. I don't know. It may be different from different people. That's just how I had it perceived to me. And yeah, no, that's basically it. Because when trying to go someplace with astral projection, it is all mental impulse. You can go to the universe, you can go to the cosmos, like the actual space, or you can go around the entire world. So you can also do a lot more in astral projection, just like how in meditation and lucid dreaming you can be archetypes. You can do the same with astral projection. However, why I believe astral projection is a lot more beneficial to meet external archetypes compared to like lucid dreaming or meditation is because, firstly, for lucid dreaming is mostly limited. Like, it's basically easier to get information sources from inwards, from internal sources, like your shadow self, dreamer, brain, body, etc. See, those are easier because you are literally dreaming in your own subconscious scape, and trying to get someone externally, excuse me, is quite literally having something go into your subconscious to join you in this dreamscape. For meditation, it applies the same thing, because you are trying to bring something external to your mental self, but that is a lot easier because you are mentally conscious of what you're bringing in, as well as changing your vibrational frequency to be able to be aligned with them, which is a lot easier. However, astral projection is one of the best suited ones for this, because you literally are in a vibrational body, meaning that when you align your vibrational body with whatever you're trying to align with, you are quite literally bringing yourself to their vibration, allowing you to meet the pure them. And so I would suggest, whenever doing astral projection, definitely do archetype work for external sources. You could also collect soul fragments and soul pieces that have been lost through like past lives and other stuff like that, but that is a whole different situation that I don't even fully know. This is all I have to give. I hope you guys benefit from this video. Let me know if you guys have any questions down in the comments below. If someone you think can benefit from this video, send it to them. Make sure you guys show love to whoever. That is all. Stay lucid, stay blessed, and as always, I love you guys. Stay frosty. And once again, before I end the video, if you guys are interested in the community, stay tuned, and if you have any questions, leave comments down below. Mwah.